Piss and Vinegar Day 149. Delts and biceps. So today I was training, doing a live narration, but it was raining pretty heavy. And in post, I can hear how unbelievably loud the fucking rain is. So it's raining on my tin shed. You can't really hear me talking into the mic that much, or not clearly. So I thought, nah, I'll just record it in post. I'll do a live narration today. So today, I mean, what I was really talking about in my live narration more than anything was YouTube and them being fucking cunts and me hating them, basically. No, I don't hate YouTube. I do, actually. I know I hate them. So sometimes you guys comment, right? And I'll get a notification saying, it'll, like in the top right corner, and then I'll get a preview of what the comment is, and I go, cool, like a subscriber commented, awesome, and let me interact. Let me go heart it or, reply or whatever it is. I go to fucking look at it, and then it's fucking deleted. Like, YouTube fucking deleted it. And, like, half the time, this shit, people aren't saying anything controversial. It's not like people are being toxic or saying anything too crazy. It's just, like, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, I looked it up, and apparently sometimes if something is opinionated, YouTube fucking blocks it. Like, they don't want you to have an opinion. Whether it's even political or, like, controversial or not, they just fucking block your shit. So, today, someone get a comment, someone watched my video and commented, and I thought, oh, fuck, cool, I'll reply. And he was talking about something about Mike Mensa and training less, and I thought, all right, cool, I'll reply. And then I check it, and it's, like, gone. And I don't know if it's, like, because he fucking mentioned Mike Mensa, and Mike Mensa was a meth addict, or, like, what the fuck, like, what could this guy have said that was so controversial? He was being cordial by the looks of the brief part of the fucking comment. But anyway, so basically what I'm saying is, if you're commenting and I'm not replying or hearting your shit, it's because YouTube is a fucking commie fucking corporation, and I fucking hate them. And I'm sorry if I don't reply. It's genuinely because they've deleted your shit, and I couldn't see it. Because if you comment my shit, I'm gonna talk to you, or I'm gonna heart your shit, even if you're being mean. Like someone, that was another thing. I didn't realize there was a bunch of messages or comments in review, like people talking shit. I'm like, I fucking don't want that shit being held for review. I just let that be. Just let it be, man. If someone wants to call me a clown or ugly or fucking stupid or what, I don't give a fuck. Like, let them, freedom of speech. So, like, if you're a hater and you're talking shit, unfortunately, man, I can't see your shit. And if you're cool and you're just saying things cordially, sometimes YouTube will delete your comment. I don't know what it is. Maybe my channel is too controversial. Maybe I say shit that's too controversial. Maybe I swear too much. I don't know what it is, but I think it's the same with the algorithm too. Like some videos of mine, videos that are like shit, like videos that like I didn't even put much effort into, get like a heap of views. Like my Christmas workout got heaps of views. That video was terrible. It was me doing a home workout with no mic and just like hungover as fuck after Christmas. And I wasn't talking about anything profound or doing anything great. And then there's workouts where I have like a great thumbnail and I put some effort into the video and it gets no views at all. And I think it's partially because like sometimes in videos I just don't swear. Like there's a rare video where I just don't swear and it's more family friendly and YouTube pushes it in the algorithm. Or maybe it's just chance, but I don't want to sound like a schizo fucking like conspiracy theorist, but actually YouTube is psyoping me and it's over. But yeah, I'm apologizing if anybody is commenting and I'm not replying. That's why. And that kind of ties me to another point, which is I'll probably never be able to get monetized just based off the fact I swear too much and I say silly things sometimes, and that's fine. That you'll never see any different. I'm not gonna compromise. I'll never be paid out. I will always be 100% real with the Piss and Vinegar. That's part of it. It's like an homage to Dorian Yates, and part of Dorian Yates in Blood and Guts was the fact that it was so real. There was just no fluff in it, and he as a person is just very much like that. He just speaks his mind, and he's someone I look up to in that essence that he just says whatever the fuck he wants. Like this dude is a Holocaust denier, and he's willing to talk about it. Like that's next level. I don't give a fuck. I'll just say what I believe, and I respect that. You can't get mad at people for believing certain things unless they're like absolutely, fucking retarded. But I digress. Basically, you'll never see any Piss and Vinegar being, bullshit. I'm not gonna get all family friendly and PG and start, just talking about normie content just to get the algorithm on my boost. It doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean enough to me. The money, the fucking popularity, none of that shit matters. And enough to me, at least, in the sense that I would stop being who I am for that. So yeah, maybe my YouTube channel is just, I say too many opinionated things, and YouTube don't like that. Maybe, I don't know what exactly it is. At the very least, YouTube definitely deletes some of you guys' comments. I mean, man, there was a recent one where some dude said something about eating bugs. Like, he was talking about how in the next few years, our protein isn't going to be an issue because we'll all just be eating bugs off the supermarket shelves. Like, sort of like a conspiratorial comment, right? Like, and I guess in like, if you had to politicize it, it would be considered right wing because it's like anti-communist, freedom of speech. Like, we shouldn't eat bugs. The New World Order, like that kind of like Alex Jones-esque type nuance. I don't know how to explain it, but basically that's what this was. But this, I mean, it wasn't political what this guy was saying. He was just having a fucking laugh, dude. It's just funny to think that there's a very good chance in the next 10 years we're gonna start eating fucking bugs because Klaus Schwab is like, you know, you will eat the bugs because meat's too expensive. But that fucking comment, like, I went to reply to it, and I couldn't reply. Like, YouTube wouldn't let me fucking reply. I was like, I tried one reply, and then I tried typing a different one, and every time I refreshed the page, the shit would get deleted immediately. You just physically couldn't fucking reply to this shit because it was too red hot. It was too controversial what this guy said. So, which, by the way, don't worry about that. Say whatever the fuck you want in my comments. I don't give a shit. Like, if you want to say some schizo shit, you know, that's your prerogative. Go for it. If that fucks up my channel in some way, then so be it. You know, I don't think we should control people. Fuck YouTube. Fuck censoring comments and, you know, whatever. So that's kind of what I was talking about today. That's more of a long-winded version of it. Hopefully, I mean, who knows? Maybe one day Rumble will be where it's at, and I'll switch over to Rumble. If Rumble was as big as YouTube, I would happily fucking switch to Rumble in a heartbeat. I way prefer Rumble. There's so many channels on Rumble that I, you know, used to love watching on YouTube, but then got deleted off YouTube, and then it's like fucking, I mean, just fuck YouTube, dude. It sucks. So Rumble's cool. If I could, I would go to Rumble if there was, you know, like if it was popular. But if I went on Rumble, I get like maybe a view or two a day. So YouTube just makes the most sense. And yeah, I don't know what else to say really, other than, yeah, you'll never see anything other than what you're seeing thus far. I'm not going to change the format to be friendly, for family friendly or normie friendly. I'm just going to say whatever the fuck I feel like saying, within boundaries. There's certain things I can't talk about on YouTube, obviously, like you fucking get banned because they're just so censoring. But anyway, good workout. Overhead press is going up through the fucking roof. Bicep curls, all good stuff. This new bicep curl that I've built is fucking sick. I might make a video in the future on how to build that lever bicep curl. I genuinely think it's the fucking key to make biceps tendonitis free if you have tendonitis, which I do through the fucking wazoo. My tendons are not an issue now when I do bicep curls. And it's just simply that the resistance curve is hardest at the top, right? The resistance curve on a barbell curl is hardest at the bottom. You'll fail at the bottom before you fail at the top. And you have more motor neurons that you can go through if a muscle fails at the top. Whereas if it fails at the bottom, because the resistance curve is hardest at the bottom, like this movement, for example, then you're missing out on something. So I just like it just simply for the fact that my bicep tendons, well, my right bicep tendon doesn't hurt. But overall, I mean, the fucking contraction and just myofascial connection I get, it just makes my bicep feel full. And I, you know, I've probably said it before, but if I could just find a movement for every muscle that works the same as that movement works for my biceps, I'd probably have a better physique by now. But, you know, you can only do your best. I'm still working through different movements, and certain, you know, obviously biceps are easier to feel than, say, like lats. So even if I was to find the holy grail of training the lats, which would be a Nautilus pullover machine from the 1990s, it probably still wouldn't hold weight to a bicep curl where you have all this proprioception and all this pain receptors in the biceps, where in the back, it's, you know, because it's posterior, doesn't matter how good an exercise is, you're just never going to quite feel the same muscle connection as the biceps, or at least I don't think I would. But, you know, I'm just trying to find the gold standard exercises. This is what Dorian Yates did, right? He went through a bunch of different exercises until he found the ones that worked the absolute best for him, and then he just never switched them out. He just kept slowly, progressively overloading them over time, because if you can do a pull up or a lat pullover machine, and the lat pullover machine just generally hits your muscles better and injury free, then why the fuck would you switch it out every now and then to do an inferior pull up? It just doesn't make any sense. Other than, yeah, maybe the biological law of accommodation, and as a natural, that is probably something that I will have to deal with in the future. But then it's just a matter of cycling out the second best exercise. But don't do redundant exercises just because someone else said they're really good, like the bench press or some shit. If it don't work for you, it don't work for you. Find the best movement for you, get really strong at it. It doesn't have to be necessarily some advanced compound movement, and then you'll get big. All right, see you guys for more Piss and Vinegar. Bye-bye.